Hello everybody, having awesome videos, and today I'll be showing some really cool stuff. Topic to discuss: hard drives. Not just any ordinary drives. I'm talking about really fat Conner drives, 9.1 gigabytes. Also a fat Conner drive, 9 gigabytes. This really old Seagate with 528 megabytes. Look at that bottom right there. This Seagate Medalist 3221 with about 3.5 gigabytes. This weird server drive, which I've never taken apart, 148 gigs. And this 344 megabyte IBM laptop hard drive. Okay, let's see what it took to make 344 megabytes of storage back in the 90s. Took about the same that it takes today. I swear to God, if this didn't have a sticker on it, I would have sworn it's like a modern day drive. Okay, well, looks like hard drives are kind of like MRIs. They haven't changed a bit in 20 years. Up next, server drive. Let's see it. Crazy. It's almost identical to that one in terms of how it's constructed, and yet it has the capacity of 200 of those. Well, I kind of expected it to be like that. Okay, so now those drives I was unable to hook up. However, we do have some other drives we could because they are IDE. So let's take this guy right here. You see that right there, 528.48 megabytes. Look at that back. I mean, everything's just hooked up parallel. I mean, I could make one of these. This is crazy. Ready? Take a listen. Jesus. Listen to that thing. Let's go on Disk Utility and see if it read it. Nope. Oh well. I guess we can take it apart. Okay, so that one didn't work, but we still have this one. Here we have about 3.5 gigabytes. Look at this. If your hard drive is less than 2 gigabytes, follow the instructions on your slide. I mean, Jesus, I can't believe. What do you even do with 2 gigabytes? Let's see what it says down here. Your new hard drive's capacity is greater than 2 gigabytes. You are using Windows 3X or Windows 95. Oh my God. Well, unfortunately, it didn't work. However, I did manage to get the computer to read it. That's why I know it's about 3.5 gigabytes. I did it off camera before I even started recording. So, success happened, but only once. Now it's time to take it apart. Oh, kurde. Jesus. Let's see what it took to make half a gigabyte in the 90s. Nothing, because it's not unscrewed yet. Look at that. It's powered on. Okay, that one was fun, but on to this one. There you go, there's that drive. Shall we run it? We shall. It's a nice piece of aluminum. Cool. Okay. This is my dream hard drive. I have for years wanted to take one of these apart. There's gonna be like a lot of platters here, a huge magnet here. I mean, it's heaven for me. In case you didn't know, that's what HP stands for. Hewlett Packard. Now these drives, regardless of their condition, would go from anywhere from $30 to $200, and that's why I never got to take it apart, because it's too expensive to buy something just to take it apart. Ladies and gentlemen, this is about to be the biggest, most exciting, most exhilarating moment of my entire lifetime. There's never ever going to be a moment like this ever again. Never has been, never will be for any other person on earth. Oh my god! Oh my god! Do you see that in there? My god. 10 discs. My goodness. Look at those magnets. They're massive. Wow. Holy moly. Jesus. Those are some freaking massive. Check that out. Oh, it's beautiful. Unbelievable that this is capable of storing information. This reed head as well, my god, it's so cool. You seeing this? You could use it as a comb. I wonder how you can separate all these discs. Wow. I think this is just pressed in. That's a fat motor. And we got the discs. Okay. This is getting better and better, I swear. I still can't get over the thickness of this magnet. It's crazy. Okay, so once again, this, I swear to God, this is how the Enlightenment occurred in history. It wasn't because of any revelations or anything, there was no meditating involved. It was just the guy who found a drive like this and he said, let's open it. Bing. Kind of similar to that one though, but still so cool. That drive proved to be a lot more difficult than the first one, so I went to the garage with it and I just let it have it over there, but I didn't record it, so on to this part. Okay, so the yield from these drives was quite substantial. So here we have these hair brushes that you get. Here we have these magnets about this size. We have this motor, but I'm probably going to toss it out because I obliterated the top of it. This is a cool pivot axis bearing. We've got a bunch of these circles. And we have this motor, which we did manage to salvage. It's in nice condition. This is a normal looking hard drive motor. Some more discs, some more things, spacers, pivot axis bearings. We have the platters. Here we have the smaller ones, some screws, some disc holders, and of course, the huge magnets. They're massive. I mean, this is the size of a normal one. And that's that one. This guy right here, we can take, put them right there in our massive collection of hard drive motors. Watch this though, this is very, very interesting. So this is copper, and we have our super strong magnets. We'll take the weaker one first. Kind of falls through really quickly, too quickly for my likings. We just take these guys. Really, really cool. You can even take a quarter. And we take. So anyway, I just had the time of my life. I'm probably never gonna experience anything this amazing ever again unless I find more Conner drives. These were actually the more modest Conner drives, if I were to say, because they only had 10 platters. There are Conner drives that are like this thick, and I really, really, really want one of those to take it apart, because the magnets, twice as thick. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did, which you probably didn't, because you don't understand the concept of being so ridiculously excited about something so ridiculous. Actually, no one does. Like, my parents are just like, okay, man. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe helps, and as always, you will see me in the next video. Goodbye.